Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you joining. I think a hummingbird just flew by Aquarius, just so you know. There was a ruby-throated hummingbird earlier, so maybe that was him or her. So Aquarius, thank you for joining me. This is going to be our May 26th to June 1st. 2016 reading. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or inquiring. If you're inquiring about an Aquarius, it's totally cool. This is for the highest, greatest good and love of everybody involved. Please open up your own psychic and spiritual antennas and see which nuggets of wisdom and energies ring true and work into your own life, into your world. Trust your own logic and intuition and make sound decisions based in love. So see what of this reading resonates inside of you to know how to proceed forward with clarity of yourself. Do the double check in here. You might be here for a nugget or you might be here for a bushel. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what God, Holy Spirit, your angels, your spirit guides, logic, luck, universe, source, whatever you believe is totally cool, Aquarius. Have for Aquarius for this week, May 26th to June 2nd, 2016. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, inquiring. One animal card to start with. That one. You got this. So did Sagittarius. So maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart or you're dealing with a Sagittarius this week. But this tells you kind of what I just said. Use your intuition and your logic when solving your problem or to get the answers that you need. Don't rely on one or the other. Merge those two together. Maybe do some music or meditation, something that fires your right and left brain together this week so that you can merge these two together and get some answers that you need. I'm just gonna hold this up as my father goes by on the three-wheeler. Just to be respectful in case he doesn't want to be on camera. Alright, as I said that, I realized I put this down like that. So you also have the gorilla. You take time to listen and listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So maybe family, those you love, those in your pack need a little extra attention this week. And you got two primates here. So I want to say that's sort of a double whammy, telling you to be smart, use your intellect, and that intuition inside. I also want to say that use your instincts a lot, your animal side, but they're also smart that you figure out the problems using both. Use both. Continuing on, Aquarius. We're going to do a numerology card for Aquarius for this week. The energy in numbers. What do we have for Aquarius? This one. Love partnership. I also just pulled this card for Capricorn. So maybe somebody else is dealing with a Capricorn, or there's Capricorn in your chart. It's also number 26. Maybe that's an age for somebody. Why did I just pull this thing? How are all these double whammies coming up? That can't be it. All right, I'm going to reshuffle this because this is the same thing exactly after shuffling that came up for Capricorn. So maybe I should I'm going to show you manifestation in 8. How would that be on both? I'm going to double shuffle these for you. You got 2 primates and then you got... All right, I'm going to keep the love partnership. We're going to continue, Aquarius. We're going to give you one more. Maybe you are manifesting a love partnership. Let's see what else. Rebirth, 16. Yep, that's a double whammy. I'm glad I reshuffled, put that back, and it came out again for you. So either way, that was meant for you to see twice, Aquarius. So be aware that the things you're thinking in your head can become real this week, okay? Maybe that's a rebirth in a love partnership. These sort of look like each other a little bit. This one has a little more orange, and this one is a little more red. This one's a little more primal. This one's a little more creative. All right, continuing on, Aquarius. I have this, the Crystallis. I totally went nerd this week and studied this deck more because I really like it and I wanted to give it some more attention. So this is the Crystallis Tarot by Holly Sierra and Tony Brooks. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for Aquarius. See what we have for the energies. The first position is going to be for Aquarius. Do I have to cover this again? I might have to do this, Aquarius. Don't mind my awkward positioning as I cover my dad. Okay, let's continue on. Thank you for sticking with me, Aquarius. 1 position for love. 1 for wisdom for this week for career. And 1 for Aquarius for general, overall, awesome wisdom. That one. You have the 10 of Scrolls, right, as the underlying energy. This is when you feel exiled. This is a reversal of fortune that had happened, but is changing for the better. This is when you have a lesson that repeats itself until you learn that sucker. So maybe there's someone in your life, or that's you this week, where you need to face a lesson that keeps going over and over and over and over. Where in your life can you look? Because this is what's going to help move you forward. To look at this energy, to face it, to learn from it, boost yourself up, and on with the new lesson, you know? So this is something that you've been neglecting. It's when you're so into negative that you attract more negative. So you need to get out of this. Where in your life do you need to be strong-willed, have confidence, and look at your life realistically to where there is a pattern that is repeating itself? Because you're the way out of this. No one else. There's no one to blame. It's just you being this bold tiger. There's no reason for the tiger to sit here in its own jungle feeling like it's in exile. Just walk out. But you need to learn the lesson to walk out of this. So let's see what we have. And you'll have a rebirth. So you have a 10. Something's ending. You're going to be learning a lesson this week. Somebody else important in your life is going to be learning a lesson this week. You're going to have a rebirth. All right, let's see what we have for love. For love, we have the 3 of Scrolls. So maybe in the love department in the past, or energies around this week, there are feelings of regret, tears, betrayal. This is also telling you to stay patient. Even when you go through things, stay positive as you can, and just understand that your emancipation, your rebirth, your freedom, maybe in this, maybe from this, okay, comes through the tears, comes through the feelings, comes through the lesson, comes through understanding what you don't want in your life anymore, and what you won't take, and absolutely what you need to flourish. So sometimes we have lessons so we can learn those things, and we don't have to repeat it, so that we can allow better in. So if this isn't you and that has nothing to do with you, and you're in a good, happy, beautiful love partnership, maybe this is somewhere around you. Maybe that's someone else in your life that's feeling this. And just have compassion for the situation. You know, someone has felt betrayed somewhere. So this tells you let go, forgive. Forgive yourself for anything you've gone through and allow yourself that lesson to grow. Give that same freedom and allowance to somebody else. To, even if it's like a karmic lesson, you were there to grow together and to give each other something so that you could become better and then move on to something better for both of you. Or a new step in the relationship you have. So express this. Don't bury it. Then you have the moon. So this is an air energy. And then you have the moon. So number 18. This is the great mama energy. The ebbs and the flows. There's also an 8-pointed star here, so a compass. All directions leading back to center. This is telling you, so this is in your career factor. So to have wisdom this week in your career and how to move forward, you need to have reflection in why you are pursuing your career, what you're doing, how your steps forward are reflecting your own inner dreams, your own intuition. This is creative reflection. This is analysis of a situation that brings it's like if you can't find an answer, you throw in a monkey wrench. You say, well, what if this was in this situation? How would this entire situation change? And then you sit there and you think about it, and somewhere in throwing that monkey wrench in, you come up with a solution or an answer or a way out of the shadows. But this is telling you in your career to follow your dreams, but allow the mysteries that are in your life to unfold as they should. And they will unfold when least expected. Also, I want to mention Aquarius. In this particular deck, the sun and the moon in this deck mean that you should particularly get out into nature. So get your ass out into nature this week. It'll help energize your goals. It'll help energize your positive thoughts, connect you back into your own source, your own sense of who you are and your own passion and fire to move forward. Listen to your own inner voice. You know, if this has to do with your career, listen to your own dreams. Maybe think back to what you did as a kid. Just think back to what you did as a kid when time wasn't existing. Wasn't there. You just had fun. You were being yourself. You know, bare ass naked who you are. You didn't care what anyone thought. Brought you happiness and joy. Help that be a stepping stone to your inner dreams and see where that takes you. Let your subconscious mind drift a bit. Okay? Reflect this week. You also have the dreamer, and then you have like mirrors, so reflection. So maybe you have a water sign in your life. This is a confident messenger. It's a mystical experience that'll happen. You have the energy of this tiger. Look at that's 2 tigers, by the way. You have this tiger here. You have 2 primates and 2 tigers now. So in this, it tells you this is the energy of the tiger, literally leaping towards you. This is either you or coming at you. So this is like someone who's very charming. He drifts effortlessly on land and sea. So the dreamer, it's a knight. So this is movement in your life that's going to be happening this week. So Aquarius,